What's good, y'all? This is your boy JPTHEGLOVE74. I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna check out a video about wrestling flashbacks, 10 infamous wrestling receipts. If you guys don't know what receipt is, a receipt is when two wrestlers go at each other, and if the other wrestler hit the other one so hard, they'll get him back with a physical receipt. It'll hit him too hard or knock him out. That's considered a receipt. They'll tell the wrestlers, hey, next time go easy. Don't go so hard. And they get him back with that good receipt. So we're gonna check out these infamous receipts by Wrestling Flashbacks. This should be really good. If this is your first time, this is your boy JPTHEGLOVE74. If you guys have not already, please be sure y'all subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Let's get into this video, y'all.
In wrestling, opponents have to be on the same page in order to complete a match. But despite this, miscommunication can lead to wrestlers actually getting angry with one another.
Yep, right there.
This can result from real-life bad blood or involve physical receipts being dished out in the match.
Yep.
A traditional receipt occurs when a wrestler accidentally
good God.
To which they can then expect something hard.
And Ahmed's just killing Goldust
In this video,
right there.
we look back to these times where specific wrestlers gave out a receipt during their matches.
Check it out.
Brock Lesnar was never shy in the ring, and if you stiffed him in the ring, he would let you know about it.
Oh yeah, he will.
He'll
let you know about it.
2018 Royal Rumble, where he dished out a receipt to Braun Strowman after he kneed Brock.
I remember this.
Lesnar responded with a solid right hand, while telling the monster among men to slow the fuck down.
Strowman, that club. Oh, wow. A knee to the jaw. He caught a knee to the jaw. Got him back.
But
Yeah,
this
slow
was
down,
the
slow
only
down,
time Brock
Braun.
delivered a receipt mid-match. During his bout with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 31, Reigns would deliver some steep knee shots to Lesnar, which resulted in Brock getting legitimately pissed.
That's God right there.
For the entire world to see. Lesnar then followed that up with a ridiculously stiff clothesline, which sent Reigns flying out of the ring.
Bam!
From one big man to another, Big Show and Kofi Kingston locked up in 2009, and Kofi hit a jump kick to the jaw of the Big Show, which he didn't appreciate at all.
You know, in our business, there's a thing called a receipt. You bought that kick, let me give you the receipt with it. Yeah.
Big Show kept that in mind for later in the match, where he would deliver a thunderous slap to Kofi's chest on the announce table. As the King would say, it sounded like a gunshot.
His chest just caved in. Sounded like a gunshot.
Kofi later joked in his podcast
I think that's how Kofi's chest got a little effed up.
Buyer's remorse, right? Don't let me pass this sternum on to the kids.
In perhaps one of the most shocking receipts witnessed in a match, Perry Saturn had his way with jobber Mike Bell during a match recorded for WWF Metal in May 2001. Saturn would say that he freaked out after being dropped on his head twice by Bell, and thus began laying into the enhancement talent for real. When Saturn returned to the locker room, he was greeted by Vince McMahon, who wanted an explanation as to what had happened out there. Saturn apologized and then checked to see if Bell was okay.
Okay.
Crap. Yeah. Threw him outside the ring. He landed
on
his head on the concrete floor. And then Perry jacked him up and rammed him into the steps back of his head.
Throw that X up.
He beat the crap out of it.
This likely resulted in him getting his mop gimmick as a punishment shortly after. While Saturn took teaching his opponent a lesson to the extreme, Diesel would get his message across at the 1994 Royal Rumble with some good old-fashioned live rounds delivered to the face of Virgil. Diesel would say that Virgil was supposed to come in, take a few hits, and quickly get eliminated, but instead, he stayed in the match, despite Diesel telling him he had to go.
Virgil's like, come on, bring it.
Big Daddy Cool responded with a barrage of stiff elbows.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
A density-filled ring at ECW One Night Stand in 2005.
Oh wait, is this when JBL beat the blue meanie?
Leaving his face bloodied in the aftermath. Word had gotten out to JBL that in the years prior, the blue meanie mentioned he was a bully. This obviously lit a fire in Bradshaw's eyes, and when it came
just look at his face, though. Look at his face.
As an opportunity to pay him back. However, months later, in a match where JBL faced off against the Blue Meanie, Meanie picked up the victory via help from Batista. But before the pin, it was Blue Meanie's partner in crime with the BWO, Stevie Richards, making headlines, delivering one of the hardest to watch chair shots to JBL's head. It was a
Ooh.
shot thrown so hard you could see the pure anger behind it. Stevie was
Yep,
sticking up for his
right
family
there,
by
right
delivering
there.
a well-deserved receipt to the bully.
I'll tell you a receipt right
Speaking
there.
of chair shots, Undertaker would
Oh yeah,
love giving a receipt
the
back
Undertaker,
with a
yep.
stiff chair shot.
He's
In
notorious for giving out
1997, as guest
receipts.
referee at SummerSlam, Shawn Michaels would clock the dead man with a chair at the end of the match, where he would reluctantly give Bret the win, and he and Taker would enter their own program. However, Michaels realized that the blow was too forceful. And to end their Hell in a Cell match, he accepted a chair shot of his own for the dead man as his personal receipt that really rung his bell. In 2005, Randy Orton ended up rocking Taker with a chair where he mistakenly caught the Phenom with the lip of the chair, which ended up causing a huge gash. Undertaker told him backstage that his receipt would be coming.
He just looks at me. Don't worry, kid. Your receipt's coming.
And
Undertaker did not forget.
2005,
He
when
did
the
not
dead man got
forget
his
that
revenge,
receipt.
and he delivered a thunderous chair shot to the head of Randy Orton.
He's in trouble.
In another incident with Taker,
Oh,
Shane McMahon
I
hit
think I
Taker
know
with
this.
a
Undertaker,
monitor
Shane McMahon,
on a
I
Raw
know
before
this.
the WrestleMania
Boom!
match that caused him to get busted
That
open.
come
Backstage,
right here.
Undertaker let
Whoa,
Shane
whoa,
know
whoa,
that
yep,
his receipt
right here,
was going to
right
come
here.
later.
It's all right. It'll come later. And boy, did it ever.
Fast forward to WrestleMania 32, Shane got his comeuppance as Taker would bear paw him with a monitor of his own on the outside of the ring.
Up and bear paws me. Wow! Wide open jaw. Oh my God.
Sticking with Shane McMahon, it's well known that his punches can look awful at times.
Yep,
But with the adrenaline pumping, he throws rapid combos, and when he doesn't miss completely,
Dude,
he
what
lands
in
them
the-
with
what in
an
the world is
opponent's
that?
flush in
What the
face.
world is that?
One time he did this in particular was
Yeah,
at
Shane
Survivor
Shane
Series
cannot
2016,
cannot
where he
punch.
blasted Chris Jericho clean in the face. The punch didn't look great, but caught Jericho on the nose, who took a powder and kicked the steel steps in an attempt to alleviate his frustrations. Shane was even more clumsy when Jericho re-entered the ring, which justified his response.
Dude, I jumped up and gave him like a Jean-Claude Van Damme double kick. I'm like, calm the fuck down.
Right.
Booker T appeared on the Steve Austin show and recollected that he received a well-deserved boot to the nose courtesy of Stone Cold. During the conversation, the former world champions talked about Booker accidentally tuning Steve during a match. Steve divulged that he's usually patient about doing out receipts and
that right
stiff
hand.
shots, but the Rattlesnake could not wait to strike back.
The receipt I remember getting back was a stomp right to the face when I was laying down on the ground. And it was a stiff shot right to the nose. I felt like I deserved that.
In 1997, Ken Shamrock developed into a good wrestler by the standards of the time. He was notably stiff in the ring, and
Oh
he
yeah,
would
I heard
always
about
have some
that.
brutal
I think
However,
this is
on
him
one
and
occasion,
failure.
at In Your House, A Cold Day in Hell, he may have gone a bit too far for the big man's liking. Familiar with the work-shoot genre only, and not the less intensive in-house style, he battered Vader with a series of strikes that didn't look great, but seemed really painful. Vader was seen on the outside telling Shamrock to ease up. But Shamrock was so eager that at one point he left his feet while striking and went on to break the Mastodon's nose.
Woo.
Shamrock went and broke my nose. Instead of kicking me here in the cheek, you know,
He's kicking right in the nose.
He was turning my nose. He was reverting back to the shoot. And he stuck his knee right in my nose, and it virtually broke my nose.
In response, Vader issued a receipt in the form of a clubbing forearm right in the ear.
Boom!
Vader knocked him clean off his feet. Shamrock actually denied this was a receipt on Kurt Angle podcast.
Hearing afterwards how people were talking about how Vader laid me out, I'm thinking to myself, what match are they watching? I mean, like, he threw a punch at me, I rolled with the punch, and I went down to sell it.
Whether you believe that this was a receipt
Yeah,
or not,
to me,
I'll leave
honestly,
that
that
up to
was
you.
actually a
Our final
receipt.
moment
That was a
comes from the
receipt.
2005
Oh yeah.
Daniel Puder was a 2004 Tough Enough winner, and part of his rise to victory came on an episode of SmackDown where he challenged Kurt Angle to an amateur-style match. Putting his MMA experience to use, Puder caught Angle in a key lock, a hold that would have broken the former WWE champion's arm if referee Jimmy Kuderas hadn't fast-counted Puder's shoulders to the mat. Appearing in the 2005 Royal Rumble, Puder was subjected to very stiff shots from Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and
Bob
Mark
Holly.
Holly, humiliating him in front of a worldwide audience before his elimination.
I had no clue what they were going to do. They treated me like crap and very disrespectful.
But there you have it, folks.
Well,
a selection of some of the most famous
that was kind of your fault,
WWE
you know.
receipts.
That was kind of your
If you
fault.
enjoyed
though.
this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you fancy watching some legitimately planned bumps, check out our video on WWE.
Yeah, These receipts look very, very brutal. I mean, especially the last one where when like Chris Benoit, Bob Holly, Eddie Guerrero beat the crap out of damn Puto. That was actually a legitimate receipt for trying to go into business for himself and deliver that come on walk to angle, and that was not part of the shoot, not part of the show. But you know, we all can have nice things. So these receipts look very, very brutal. Mostly the sub didn't. So I mean, but yeah, we're definitely gonna check out more receipts in later videos. But yeah, this one was really good. What y'all think? What y'all's infamous receipt? Y'all favorite infamous wrestling receipt? Leave your comments down below. Until next time, this is your boy JPTHEGLOVE74. I hope you guys have a really blessed day. God bless y'all and peace out, y'all.